If you know a narcissist, then you know exactly what it feels like to catch them in a lie. And at times it may seem that the narcissist lies are so obvious that you cannot fathom why in the world wouldn't they just fess up instead. And that said, narcissism and lying, those two things go hand in hand. So how to make a narcissist tell you the truth? Can you make a narcissist tell you the truth? Is there an effective strategy that you can use for them to acknowledge their lying? And what should you do if you keep getting caught in this vicious cycle of lies with the narcissist? So let's get to it. Narcissists, they also tend to justify their feelings automatically, and for this reason they don't necessarily classify lying as a problematic thing, and instead they see it as a means to an end, much like everything else in a narcissist's life. And sometimes they disregard it so quickly that they can't even register it as being a lie. And additionally, many narcissists genuinely do believe their lies, and this often happens when they make empty promises, and in doing so they assume that they will follow through with whatever it is that they are saying, and they may even make a genuine attempt to do so. However, once things return to the normal homeostasis of the relationship, whatever that relationship has manifested as, the narcissist usually disregards their promise or just forgets about it altogether. How to make a narcissist tell the truth? Do narcissists know that they are lying? And the answer, it really does depend, but it is important that we understand the nature of narcissism and understand how the narcissist identifies with the truth, or their truth is more like it. The narcissist has a very skewed worldview, and it is not a surprise that narcissists do have a very different worldview than most neurotypical people. And if you spend just a few moments with a narcissist, you will notice this disparity rather quickly, as they do have the overinflated ego, and they often do perceive things in absolutes and rigid extremes, and they believe that they are morally superior to everyone else. They believe they can never be wrong, and moreover, when they feel that their power and control is under threat, they often react intensely and impulsively. And at that point, self-preservation is the top priority for the narcissist. So they can and will do whatever they need to do in order to protect that power and control that they have over their victim. And so when the lies feel like the truth, and we all know what this means, because narcissists, they do see the world differently, and they also perceive truth differently. They often perceive feelings as facts, and if they feel or think that something is wrong, they don't just classify this as thought. To them, it is their truth, regardless of evidence to the contrary, and they believe that truth 100%, and they don't recognize that it might just be distorted. Most of the time, a narcissist cannot distinguish the truth from the objective truth. Just take a look at any narcissistic leader or politician to witness this behavior. Take a look at society right now, and they believe in their beliefs, and they dismiss anyone who thinks otherwise. So when narcissists intentionally lie, in other cases, narcissists, they lie deliberately because they have a very specific motive and an agenda. And for example, if you ask a narcissist if they stole money from you, they will probably rage out and deny the behavior. As this is not surprising, very few people will actually admit to something so egregious. Instead, they may try to convince you that you are crazy or that you just overlooked something. And narcissists, they're not dumb. In their mind, they know that they're lying. However, they have already justified this behavior, so it makes it valid to them. And there's no reason for them to even think about the repercussions associated with the lie. So that brings us to this. Can't you just ask a narcissist to tell you the truth? You can definitely ask, but that does not mean that you will ever get a straightforward answer, as they play by their own rules and they decide how and when they engage with everybody in their life, and subsequently they determine what is and is not appropriate for them to share, as they do not follow regular communication protocols, and they use communication only to get their needs met and to obtain and keep power and control over an individual or a group of individuals. It's not about connecting, validating, or assuring anyone of anything. Therefore, even if you demand to know the truth, it does not mean, and you will definitely not they will not give it to you. As a narcissist, everything to them is about self-preservation, and that self-preservation supersedes building meaningful and fulfilling relationships.